Well, it is a stadium that absolutely oozes history. Here we are at the San Siro in Milan. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Inter, and they take on Slavia Prague.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And they kick off here. The Inter starting lineup. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Benjamin Pavard plays alongside Alessandro Bastoni in central defence. Henrik Mkhitaryan plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And in attack, Marcus Thuram plays alongside Lautaro Martinez. And a fine tackle. Martinez. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Oh, good work by the keeper. Playing it in. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Shot blocked, but still alive. Well, no way through in the end. Well, good run and good ball control. Could take the lead. The threat was there, but no problems now. Terrific talent, Nicolo Barella, and certainly a player who we would expect to influence the game. What might we see from him in this match?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Federico Di Marco. On to Thuram. And Inter struggling to keep the ball. Into the advanced position. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Danmian. Out of play, and an Inter throw-in coming up. Marcus Thuram. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Could be threatening. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Matteo Danmian. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Barella. Really good build-up, but no end product. And fine goalkeeping. It's a short corner. Acerbi. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. David Dudera. A move of promise on the flank. And danger still. Great defending. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Now sending it in. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Unable to keep the ball. On the offensive. And still pressing. Teammate in support. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Matteo Darmian. Well, they have the ball once more. Nice weight on the pass. Can they take the lead? And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
Martinez. Now attacking possibilities for the Nerazzurri. Good tackle, it'll be a throw.
Well, Inter, as you can see, have had most of the ball. But unless they find some inspiration from somewhere, I'm not sure where the winner will come from. They certainly need to up the tempo.
Martinez. Now will the cross work out for them? But he can't keep that effort on target. And a goal kick it'll be. Schranz trying to open them up. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, then to restart the game, it's going to be interesting to see how they reply to that setback. Di Marco. Now with Mkhitaryan. Well, beating his opponent. It's a perfect challenge. Firing it in. And able to close down the shot. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Oscar Dorle. Dudera. And the first half is in the history books here at the Meazza. So back underway here into the second half. Polish. Could be threatening. Possession one. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, good looking run. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And passing it through. A good and fair challenge. Barella. The ball with Martinez. Henrik Mkhitaryan. A real opening now. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Inter in a position of menace. No let-up here. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Oscar Dorley went in strongly, decisively. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Everyone wants to see officials let the play flow in that manner, but now the free kick has to be awarded. Defending really well. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, the supporters think it's on. Brilliant save. Over it comes. Not a bit short with the clearance. And the move breaks down. Hitil. And space to attack. Not out of the woods yet. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And over it comes. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Promising attack, this. And a chance to whip it in here. And reading it absolutely superbly. Matteo Darmian. Marcus Thuram. Well, he has the measure of his opponent, and he's through here. Well, sadly for him, chipping it over the top.
Well, that's a waste of a good opening. That's a really poor attempt.
Substitution time it is here. And into the last 20 minutes. And intercepted it. Thuram. And in with a real chance. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Matteo Darmian. Thuram. Is it going to be? Simple save, really. Dudera. Well, good run and good ball control. It needs an accurate cross. Sends it back. Safe pair of hands, did his job. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Possession one. Pavard. Matteo Darmian. 10 minutes to go there. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Çalhanoğlu. Level pegging here, Inter on the attack. Martinez! Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Good use of advantage. Mkhitaryan. And passing it through. Well, the fans want to see a shot, and I think the less said about that effort, the better.
But I'm going to say something about it. It's not a good strike. A lack of composure and technique on that occasion.
It'll shortly be full-time, and the visitors have their work cut out for them. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's been a fairly even match, but at key moments they've just been second best. They could have defended better for the goals, and they've missed opportunities at the other end. It'll be a disappointing result if it stays this way.
And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And deciding to go short with this one. Looking for someone to play it to. Nicely saved. Well, pressure building, another corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Not a great pass. Trying to open up the defence. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
Well, they were probably the better team, but they didn't make the most of the chances they created, and as a result ended up losing. It's disappointing for them, really.
Well, as you can see, our cameras remain affixed to Lautaro Martinez. Yet another exceptional performance, and Stuart, one to add to the growing list.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.